Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, December 26, 2022. Today's energies are excellent for new ideas and visions, particularly related to your friends and future happiness goals. Transits help smooth over the rough edges of your life in subtle but happy ways, and a soothing or inspiring conversation may be part of this. With Mercury sextile Neptune, it's a good time for dreaming up plans and ideas. Discussions lead in all the right directions, even though they may not be very structured. In fact, deviations engage the imagination and work well for you today. New ideas and plans fare particularly well and are very creative. Even the smallest gestures go a long way now, so be sure to reach out. Brainstorming or networking can lead to bright ideas or solutions to predicaments. Rallying up others' cooperation is relatively easy today. You have such a tender and sensitive heart, even if sometimes you don't show it to others right away. You're a lover and quite a romantic with a compassionate and empathic side. These energies will begin to become amplified today and tomorrow as mental Mercury, the cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, slowly blows kisses in a sextile to Neptune, now located in your solar 11th house of friendships, communities, and online dating. This would be a magical moment to have a heart-to-heart with a crush or tell an acquaintance that you've secretly desired them for so very long. Have a clear perception of your professional journey. There is so much that you could explore or pursue when Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces. It might be challenging to not daydream about who you could work with, what you could accomplish, and even where your career may bring you. This positive transit might be just what you need to feel motivated to pursue new opportunities in your professional journey. Have some sort of plan before you dive into working on a goal or saying yes to a networking opportunity. Be hopeful and realistic. While there is still a lot to unpack after the Sun and Moon left your financial sector over recent days, with no more planetary activity on this side of the financial fence, this has shifted the focus onto Mars, now in his final weeks in retrograde motion in your income sector. It is the Moon's return to your career sector today that will give you a chance to get an intuitive feel for both the new dynamics and the change coming up across the income, work, and career fronts. We want to bring out the best in ourselves, but we are often afraid of the monsters that guard the inner sanctum. In your case, these monsters are anxiety, worry, nervous exhaustion, fear, restlessness, and hyperactivity. Flower essences help calm these menacing obstacles. You could respond well to morning glory, lavender, blackberry, white chestnut, and mimulus. Look for essences at your local health food store. Put any combination in your bath or on your pillow before bed. Don't be surprised if you find you're bored with your current home decor today. This kind of focus is commonplace. It might be time to do a little rearranging, or putting up a new picture here and there might do the trick. As the home is such a personal expression of you and your family, it's important that you can create the type of environment that feels the best for everyone. Even though the Moon will leave an adventurous part of your chart, wrapping up the new moon here 2 days ago, with the Sun in his first weekend here, Venus continuing to fuel a desire for adventure and Mercury's retrograde turn next week keeping him here until February, there is no danger of its influence dropping off. Yet the Moon's return to your career sector today is a reminder that even over Christmas the professional gods aren't sleeping. This brings home the importance of balance. Our eyes in the sky. We'll be feeling more grounded and in touch with the sensual world today as the Capricorn Moon forms a stellium with Venus, Mercury, and Pluto. This sign loves to indulge in the finer things, but be mindful of your budget if you're in the mood to shop for yourself or others. A connection between the Moon, Neptune, and Pluto could spell trouble for anyone who doesn't know their limits right now, so be mindful of this aspect during the first part of the day, and respect the emotional boundaries of others. Go easy on yourself if you're scrambling to complete tasks right now, especially if they are of the holiday variety. As the Moon continues its journey through the sky, it forms a helpful aspect to Uranus, giving us a chance to lighten up and find joy through communication. For those of you getting ready to celebrate Christmas Eve, it's a great time to indulge in your favorite holiday traditions. It isn't a bad thing to be ambitious, but you don't have the stamina or willpower to accomplish what you want to achieve. Lower your expectations somewhat, and when the opportunity presents itself, chill out every now and again. In this way you avoid some disappointments, taking far more pleasure in the things you do, and achieving your goals more easily. As evening arrives, the cosmic climate is perfect for connecting with our gratitude. Take a moment to see the abundance around you and thank the universe for the gifts it has bestowed upon you, metaphorically or literally. This is also a great time to enjoy delicious food, so give yourself permission to indulge in all your favorite holiday treats. In the morning, the Capricorn moon conjuncts Venus. We want to spend time with our true blues now, surrounding ourselves with those with who we can be our authentic selves around. This transit shines a spotlight on traditions. We might be gathering with family, sharing stories and recipes, or partaking in leisure activities. However, we may also feel obligated to our loved ones by virtue of long-standing relationships. Be mindful not to take their opinions or comments too much to heart. Their suggestions are coming from a good place, but we can misinterpret them as criticisms because we are extra sensitive and eager to please them. The early bird catches the worm, but you're the exception to the rule. Avoid financial risks and play it safe. Don't enter into investments or accept bargains that are supposedly risk-free, but take your time. Today's constellation could have unexpected obstacles in store, disrupting the best laid plans or showing up the flaws of financial projects you thought were straightforward. In the late afternoon, Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces, allowing us to express inspired visions through physical mediums. If you have a story, screenplay, poem, or art piece that you've been itching to get out of your head and onto a canvas, this is the perfect day to make it happen. In fact, getting ideas on paper can be healing, helping us to better understand the nebulous contents of our subconscious mind. This is also an ideal aspect to use for divination or bibliomancy. Answers to spiritual questions can be discovered in books or media, or in chance encounters with strangers. This is the first of 3 sextiles that Mercury will make during its retrograde cycle. The narrative arc of these transits will highlight creative inspiration and supports editing your concepts so they can have the greatest impact. The second sextile will arrive on January 1, 2023, with Mercury in retrograde motion. The final sextile will be on February 6, 2023.